Hey everyone, thank you so much for landing on this page and getting here. I know that we're just meeting. We have this moment in time now where we're meeting each other and we get the chance to change each other's lives. So I want to take advantage of this opportunity before we just vibrate away and just go on living our own life. And I want to provide you the opportunity to work with me one-to-one, okay? I normally don't let anyone join my one-to-one programs because my time is too valuable. However, this is different. Right now I do. I've made some time and space in my calendar, in my life, to work with some one-on-one clients specifically to help them manifest. Like I said, right now I have zero room to work with anybody if it's not for business coaching one-to-one. And even that is in a big program where I'm only one of the coaches. I'm not really a one-to-one coach at all right now, and that's by design, right? But right now, I'm making space to be a one-to-one manifestation coach. So before I tell you what it's like to work with me, let me share with you my special manifestation process to see if it feels good to you. And if it does, then we can figure out how to work together. You can schedule a call, okay? But don't schedule the call until you watch this video, okay? So at least the next couple minutes. So here's my process. There's 8 key steps to manifestation. First we have to get a clear goal, right? We need a clear goal. We need to know this is what I'm manifesting. And this should not come from us. It comes from a higher place. It comes from some kind of divine connection, okay? So you get a clear goal in your heart, and then you do 8 steps, okay? And I'm just gonna tell you what they are, and you can do them on your own. And I'll even guide you in a short meditation at the end of this video so you have it. Okay, so the 8 key steps are, number 1, patience and faith. Now we can translate this as acceptance and appreciation. Okay, acceptance means that we're willing to deal with hardships and we're willing to allow the manifestation to take time, right? As we're manifesting, one thing that can really mess us up is unrealistic expectations, that come in and they create timetables and are like, well, I want to manifest this, but it has to be in this month and it has to be in this way and it's got to be like this. And we put all these expectations that are sticky, from our head. It boxes in. There's all this divine universal energy, and you're putting boxes and walls around it so it can't even come into you, right? So how can it touch your life if you're creating too many conditions? Manifestation isn't like that. It's not like ordering from the Starbucks or the Universal Store. I want this and this and this. That doesn't work unless it's in your heart, right? So the goal is to be aligned in your heart, and we need acceptance of it's going to come in its own way and its own time. We don't have control over what the universe brings us and when. And also, if we're very out of alignment with this goal, if the goal is not right there ready to come to us, what happens is a lot of things need to shift. Our whole life needs to shift. The universe has to rearrange itself to give us this goal, and it's going to bring up lots of different things, and things will fall away, and we're going to have to be purified. There's a lot of stuff that can come up trying to help you get to this goal. So you need patience for that process. You need to love the process. You need to be happy about the process, and that's where faith comes in. Faith makes you happy to do the process. Faith is appreciation. It's like, wow, this is so beautiful. This process of manifesting is so beautiful. The universe is giving me what I want. It's so beautiful. I'm so beautiful. The goal is so beautiful. Everything's so beautiful. This is appreciation, okay? And it's faith. It's essentially the same as faith. So with acceptance and appreciation, you can handle whatever the universe gives you, whatever timeline, and if the goal isn't that far away, if it's close, it won't be very hard, right? I manifested $10,000 in cash in 2 days using this process, okay? It was right before a manifestation workshop I was teaching, and I was like, I want to pick a goal that I feel like I can get fast, and because I need to teach about this process and a workshop that I had coming up about this exact topic. And so I decided to take $10K cash, right? My business was making $10,000 months and beyond quite easily for a while, but it wasn't always that much cash. It was like payment plans and contracts, and when all is said and done, it would be like 10K, but it wasn't always cash. So I just decided cash, okay, 10K cash, and in 2 days it happened. It happened for us, right? And so that was using this exact process. And because I was very aligned with that goal, that I was not far from that goal, I was able to happen very fast, very painlessly. But if you're out of alignment with the goal and there's something in your life that has to fall away first, or your life has to rearrange, just expect that it's going to happen. Just be happy. The faith knows this is all for the greater good. This is unfolding in this beautiful way for my sake, right? For me, not to me. And then the acceptance is like, well, this is hard, and this isn't what I expected, and you just accept. I accept. It's going to be the way it is. I accept. Right? It is what it is. Okay, so those two are beautiful, and that's the first step of the 8 steps. All right, the next step is called belief. Now with belief, you can create things like brand new, right? Belief is essentially the best manifestation formula. If you were to just do one of these, belief is the one to do. Just simply by believing, you're creating, right? Belief is like, the placebo effect. When someone takes a sugar water pill, they may cure themselves of a sickness due to believing that it's medicine, right? And my friend was just telling me today about an experiment done where they put ice on somebody who was like blindfolded, but they told them it was going to be a hot brand, right? And they saw the brand, it was like ice hot. It was like hot. And they put ice cube on them instead, and the person would be in pain, but they actually developed like swelling as if it was a burn. Their body responded like it was a burn with like swollen, right? So again, belief creates our reality. And if you believe in something that has the potential to be true, you will create it moment by moment as you believe it, while you're believing it. So just believe the goal is on the way, it's coming. You know, it's coming. I'm a person who can achieve it, and it's coming now, or I have it. It's mine, like, you know, I'm in, like I got this goal. You believe that it's coming and that you can, and that you have it and it's yours. Okay? So that's belief. It's maybe the most powerful one. The next one's action. You need to think, what are the next 3 things I can do, right? If your goal is the guiding star, what are your 3 stepping stones? What are 3 steps that you can take that will get you closer to this goal? Does that make sense? Right? We need to follow the star, but focus on the stepping stones. We need to focus on the next 3 things that will get us closer. So we do the manifestation process as like, it's like seeing the star, we're inspired by the star, we bring the star into our heart, we embody the star, we're like, yes, I have this goal. But then we get up from that meditation session and from that practice, and eventually we just focus on, okay, what is the next thing that I can do that will bring me closer, right? Imagine a magnet. When you bring a magnet close to iron filings, it pulls them to them, right? But if the magnet isn't close enough, the iron will not go to the magnet. So you have to bring the magnet close to the iron. You have to become magnetic, you become a magnetic presence, and then you have to bring yourself into the opportunities. You have to put yourself close to opportunities, you know, within opportunities, close to the thing, right? Like, I know that I needed sales calls. If I needed, you know, I needed some appointments on my calendar. I needed sales calls for my coaching program if I was going to be manifesting 10K cash, right? So you have to put yourself, right? If I was looking to manifest a new wife or whatever, I would go to Whole Foods, or I'd go to yoga class, or I'd go to the beach, right? And then you have to put yourself, you have to become magnetic, and then you put yourself close to those opportunities. It's just common sense, right? If you're manifesting a new job, you fill out, you know, 100 resumes, right? Or you send them, right? That's what you do. So you have to put yourself close to those opportunities, and this is action. So what is the next thing that you could do that will bring you closer? What are the next 3 things that you could do that will bring you closer? So you write those down and then you do them. Okay, so that's the 3rd step. The 4th step is alchemy. Alchemy means, imagine an equation like in chemistry class. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, it just changes form, right? And sometimes there are catalysts that sort of assist with the energetic transformation that don't end up on the opposite side of the equation. So it's like, what new energy can I bring in? Like, I want a high energy result, right? I want a result that's like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 cash, or I want a new partner, I want a new house, I want a new car, I want my health back, I want whatever. You're manifesting something that's energy. It's a large sum of energy. So you need to bring equal energy, maybe even more energy, right? Because the transformation itself requires energy too, right? And so you have to bring in massive energy from your own side to create this. So whatever those 3 action steps are, you just bring massive energy to them, okay? And sometimes it's even helpful to think, what am I willing to give up? What can I give up right? What is one thing that I can give up that will, it's like putting it into that mortar and pestle, putting it into the fire of creation. It burns up as sort of like the offering of like, you know, the transformation. Now you can get to the other side with something new. So what is it that you're willing to give up to get to your goal? Okay? And that's what you need to ask yourself now, and that's the fourth step called alchemy. Okay? The fifth step is visualization and embodiment. Okay, so this is where we visualize ourselves receiving the goal, we have the goal, we've got it, and we just embody it. Okay? So visualization is seeing it coming, and embodiment is experiencing that you have it. They're different. And I'm learning so much. Like, for example, in my visualization process, I saw a unique way of describing my offer and doing, orchestrating the call that I never thought of before. And then I implemented it and it worked on the call. And that was one of the reasons why it was a pay in full and not a payment plan, because I said it differently. Okay, but I saw that in my visualization during this meditation, which I'll do with you in a second, okay? So does that make sense? When you visualize it, you see it coming. And some clues of the how it's going to come or how it could come may come to you during this time. So just be open to learning some new hows. How will it come? How can it come? So that you can be open to those. All right? And then at some point you stop kind of seeing it coming and you just feel like it has come and I have it and it's mine. And then you embody it, you experience it, you hold the energy. You have a whole new world now where you have the goal now. And you are a person who can have it. So now you're embodying it. And then you do the sixth step, which is called magic spells. So this is where you say beautiful things to yourself. Yes, you did it. Good job. You're so amazing. I love you. You're talking to yourself. Like, yes, you did it. You did it. And then you make it specific. Like in my case, it's like, your program's going to change so many lives. Like, they're so lucky for joining your program. Or if it's like a new car, it's like, yes, this car is going to serve my family. Like, yes, I got it. And you just like say beautiful things. It's all about using the energy of words, mantra, the power of energy, the power of words to create this new thing. So you just serenade yourself with beautiful words while you're still embodying the state of having it. All right, that's the sixth step. The seventh step is called giving and receiving. And this is where you take in the energy of having the goal. So now you receive it, you breathe in and you receive the goal, and then you breathe out and you give the goal to everybody else. And you breathe in and you receive it, and you breathe out and you give it. Right? So your breath is like light. And on your light breath, on the way out, it sends the goal, the fulfillment of the goal to everybody. Okay, or something like it, or something better. And then you breathe in and now you receive it. So you do this for a while. And then there's a second type of giving and receiving where you actually, when you breathe in, you imagine that you remove the obstacles of other people to receive it. And you breathe out your own obstacles. So you breathe in other people's obstacles. You take away their obstacles to receiving this goal. And what that does is it removes your own obstacles. And then you breathe out your own obstacles. Okay? And by doing this, again, you're using your imagination and belief to create a new reality where you don't have the goal. But specifically by taking away other people's obstacles, you're removing your own. There are obstacles, there are blocks to us, receiving the goal. There are blocks. We have blocks. We have energetic blocks, we have karmic blocks, we have different type of blocks that are blocking us from receiving this goal, right? In some cases, they're heavy. And one way to remove them, there's different ways, but the simplest way is this way, where you just imagine like you care. You care about the other people, and you imagine taking away their obstacles to receiving the goal. Isn't that beautiful? Then you can just give them the goal. Then you take away their obstacles, and then you give them the goal. You take away their obstacles, you give them the goal. This removes your obstacles, and it creates the cause for you to receive the goal. So we're planting seeds. We're like, this is the preparing the garden step. You're planting all these massive seeds, and you're removing any like impurity in the soil so that you can harvest your crops of your manifestation. And then the last step is simply to be. The last step is pure presence. So you just be, you just relax, you stop doing anything, stop thinking, and you just have the goal, and mostly you're just being. Okay, you're just being, you're being with divine presence. Divine presence already has your goal. Divine presence has everything. Divine presence is one with the whole universe. right? There's nothing separate from divine presence, including your goal. If your goal is real, if your goal exists, if it's a real thing, then divine presence is conjoined with your goal. It's already there. They're one. They're one. So you hang out with divine presence, meaning you're hanging out with your goal, the aspect of your goal that is the aspect of divine presence, right? Or I should say your goal as an aspect of divine presence. And you're just there. And you just sit there, right? Now remember, when people go to the gym, they rip their muscles, and when they rest, they build. So you're trying, when you're receiving something, it happens during rest. You know, getting bigger, getting stronger, building muscle. It's not through doing, it's through resting. The same way, receiving your goal, it happens when you rest. Okay? So this 8th step is very important. You're with divine presence, it's very restful. You're just being, you're with your goal, and you're just resting. And you're in a receiving mode, you're in a being mode, it's more of a feminine state. And then you can receive, okay? So that's the 8th step. That's the last step. Okay, and then when you're done with this meditation, now you go apply massive energy to the 3 steps, the 3 action steps that you already decided, and you just stay with the feeling. You can continue embodying it, continue with magic spells. You can practice all the 8 steps while you're on the go and while you're sitting down. All right, so those are the 8 steps, and I'm really excited to work with you and to show you these in more detail and to help you personally to attain them, right? And during the one-to-one sessions especially, there's going to be blockages. There's going to be like little particular things. There's going to be a lack of clarity. There's going to be like, oh, the universe gave me this opportunity. Is this aligned or is this not aligned? And you're going to need some help to discern that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm here for. If you want one-to-one coaching, I can help you, right? So my calendar link is below. You can book a call now, or or you can also watch the next couple minutes, because I'm going to guide you in a meditation really quick. Okay, so we're just going to do a very quick 2-minute meditation on these 8 steps, and you can either book your call right now, or you can wait till the meditation's over, and then you can book your call. Either way, I'm looking forward to speaking to you. It's a no pressure call. We're just going to chat, and you know, if you're interested in joining and you just need a couple of details, let's talk. All right, cool. All right, so go ahead and book a call now. All right, so now we're going to meditate. So you can close your eyes and find yourself in a comfortable position for meditation. And we allow ourselves to be with our breath. Hang out with your breath. So we can choose a goal. Allow yourself to receive this goal. Don't try too hard or focus on it too much. Just allow yourself to receive the goal. What is it that you will manifest? Okay, so once you have your goal, then we're going to engage in the first step, which is patience and faith, acceptance and appreciation. I know this could take a long time, and I'm okay with that. It may bring other challenges along with it. I'm okay with that. And I love my goal. It's so beautiful. I love this process of creation. So now, with the second step, we just believe. Believe it's coming. Believe this goal is coming. You have it. Believe you already have it. You are a person who can receive this, and it's coming. And in fact, it has already come. You already have this goal. You just achieved it. Believe this. Now ask yourself, what are 3 steps you can take? What are 3 steps you can take? That will bring you closer to the goal. What are 3 steps you can take today that will bring you closer to this goal? And the 4th step is alchemy. We just decide to do these steps with massive energy. We bring so much energy from our own side to these steps, to this goal. We bring enormous energy towards our goal. And we even think, what am I willing to give up to achieve it? What am I willing to give up? And we decide to let it go, to give it up for some time. Maybe a week or 2 weeks or a month or a day. We can give up something if it feels right, as part of the creation process. Mostly we decide to bring massive energy towards this goal. The next step is visualization and embodiment. So imagine yourself receiving it. How will it go down? How will it happen? So how will it go down? How will it happen? How will you achieve your goal? Just visualize it happening. Visualize it happening. And now believe it has happened. Embody the state of it has happened. Happened. Just embody it. And now, say beautiful things to yourself. Yes, you did it. I did it. Amazing. I have it. Anything else that you can say? I love you. You're amazing. Say beautiful things to yourself. Now you can imagine yourself receiving it and breathe in. Breathe in, receiving your goal. And breathe out, giving it to others. Breathe in, receiving. Breathe out, giving. Imagine that others receive it from your breath. Breathe in and you receive, and breathe out and they receive. And you give. So alternate like this. As you breathe in, you receive, and as you breathe out, you give it to everybody else. Okay, and you can breathe in and imagine that you're removing other people's obstacles to receiving. Breathe out all your own obstacles. Breathe in and remove other people's obstacles and blocks. Breathe out all your own obstacles and blocks to receiving. Breathe in, remove from others. Breathe out, release your own. And the last step is you can just be with Divine Presence. Divine Presence has your goal already. So just hang out with Divine Presence, hang out with your goal, and realize they are one and the same thing. Okay, so I'm looking forward to helping you with all of this. And if you haven't already, you can click the link below to schedule a call. You'll fill out a little form, then we'll talk directly on my calendar. I can't wait to help you. Can't wait to help get you to the next level. I'm really looking forward to working with you and doing this. And yeah, have a great day. And remember, book a call. Book a call right now if you're at all interested and if you want to join. All right, talk to you soon.